Ever felt like your prayers are just floating out into space, unanswered? It's a common feeling. But today, let's dive into a verse that completely flips that script. We're looking at 1 John 5:15 in the King James Version, and it's a real game changer. It says, "And if we know that he hears us, whatsoever we ask, we know that we have the petitions that we desired of him." Let's break that down. John is essentially telling us, hey, listen up. If we have the certainty that God is listening, and trust me, he is, then we can also be certain that we have the very things we've asked for. Now, that sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? Like some kind of cosmic vending machine where you put in a prayer and get out a blessing. But that's not quite what's going on here. This isn't about a magic lamp and 3 wishes. Instead, it's about a deep, foundational confidence that comes from being in a relationship with God. Think about it this way. When you're really close with someone, a best friend, a spouse, a parent, you get to know their heart. You understand what they care about, what their values are, and what they want. Over time, your own desires start to align with theirs because you trust their wisdom and you love what they love. That's the kind of relationship this verse is pointing to. When our prayers start to line up with God's heart, with his will, we're no longer just shouting our wish list into the void. We are having a conversation with a Father who is not only listening, but is deeply invested in our lives. The key phrase here is, whatsoever we ask. This isn't a blank check to ask for a new sports car or to win the lottery, although God can certainly bless us with material things. It's about petitions that are in harmony with his character and his plan. When we pray for more patience, for wisdom in a difficult situation, for an opportunity to show love to someone, or for strength to overcome a struggle, we are praying in sync with God's will. These are the kinds of prayers he is eager to answer. So, what does this mean for us today, right now? Let's use a modern analogy. Think of it like sending a text message to someone who you know always reads their notifications. You hit send, and you see that delivered confirmation. You might not get an immediate reply. They might be busy, they might be thinking through the best response, or they might be on their way to help you in person. But you have peace of mind because you know the message was received. You're not left wondering if your words disappeared into thin air. That's the confidence 1 John 5:15 gives us. The moment we pray according to his will, the delivered receipt is stamped in heaven. We may not see the answer instantly. We might not even get the answer in the form we expected, but we can be absolutely sure that heaven is on the move. God has heard us, and he is already working things out for our good and for his glory. This truth should empower us to pray with boldness. Don't hold back. Don't water down your requests because you're afraid they're too big or you feel you're not worthy. We're not approaching God based on our own merit. We're approaching him because of Jesus. He invites us to come to him with everything, our hopes, our fears, our needs, and our dreams, and he promises to hear us. But with that boldness, there also comes a call for patient trust. God's timing is not our timing. His ways are higher than our ways. He sees the entire picture, while we only see a tiny snapshot. Sometimes his no, or not yet, is an act of profound love and protection. He might be shielding us from something we can't see, or he might be preparing something far better than what we asked for. It's like a child asking for candy for dinner. A loving parent says no, not because they don't love the child, but because they know a nutritious meal is what the child truly needs. So, if you're in a season of waiting, don't be discouraged. Don't believe the lie that God is ignoring you or that your prayers don't matter. He hasn't just left you on scene. He's actively at work behind the scenes, orchestrating details you can't even imagine. Your petitions have been heard, and they have been granted in the heavenly realm. Now, it's a matter of trusting him to bring them to pass in the right way and at the right time. Keep talking to him. Keep aligning your heart with his. Keep praying boldly, and keep trusting patiently. Know that the God who created the universe bends down to listen to your every word. You are heard, you are loved, and your prayers are powerful. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope this brought you some encouragement. If it did, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content that helps us connect faith to our daily lives. Until next time, keep the faith.